We begin with a heartfelt reunion between a teen almost abducted and the man who came to her rescue. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Simon Shakett.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. Earlier this month, we told you about 2 attempted kidnappings that left families on edge in Macomb County and across Metro Detroit. Well, today our cameras were rolling when a teen who was targeted was able to embrace a Good Samaritan for the first time. 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham sharing voices of gratitude from that teen and her mother, as well as encouragement from a stranger turned hero.
The very spot that reminds Alexis Shings of the traumatic event that nearly altered her life is the same spot that helps restore her faith in humanity. It's just feet from her hero's home where the 2 reunited.
Thank you so much.
Tabitha Shings, along with her mom and her daughter Alexis, got to meet Paul Biliter, the man who saved 15-year-old Alexis from being abducted.
I'm so thankful you were there.
Oh, praise God. It was all by the grace of God, because if she would have been 15 feet further, I wouldn't have seen it.
Right.
It would have just been done and over with.
The right place at the right time. Biliter says he saw the commotion while doing yard work. Alexis was on foot, walking by his home when he says a vehicle did a sudden U-turn on Clinton River Road. The driver confronted and grabbed Alexis, trying to put her in his car, according to Clinton Township Police.
I ran out there and I grabbed a hold of the guy.
That was from my interview with Biliter the following day. That suspect, 23-year-old Indy Bala of Shelby Township, was later arrested by Sterling Heights police for allegedly trying to do the same thing to a 7-year-old about an hour later. What does this moment mean for you?
I'm eternally just awed by him, because what he did for me that day, I don't think there's enough words to describe how I feel about it. I'm just so blessed that he was there for me that day. And if he wasn't, then I wouldn't be here right now.
Not only did her family show up to say thank you, they presented him with a custom-made plaque.
Hey, look at there. A recognition award. An angel, my angel. Because of you, I've restored faith that there are still good people in this world. I will never forget what you did for me that day. It's a privilege to have it. I've got a special place on the wall that I'm going to put it, and I'm going to remember. Especially when I'm old and gray and I can't do stuff like this anymore.
Alexis, who mentions she was also wearing this crucifix that day, received some encouragement from Paul.
I want to see what God's going to do in your life based on there. He protected you and saved you for a reason. Now, what's going to happen? I'm excited to see. Maybe you start a ministry. Don't let that man control you by being afraid. You're still allowing him to control you miles away. Be strong. You can do this. It's a wonderful thing. I'm so glad that you're okay.
In Clinton Township, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
Thank you, Darren, to those angels among us. We appreciate it. That same suspect in this case accused in a second attempted abduction in Sterling Heights. This video showing a girl grabbed off the street. Luckily, a bystander stepped in there, saving the girl. In this case, the suspect had just been ordered to undergo a competency evaluation to determine if he'll stand trial.